So I mean, pretty like same time in a way, like the sun's out. I mean, it's a nice park. While walking there, I didn't feel like I was in danger or I shouldn't be there. It was nice. There's people there. A lot of people there. There's like a softball game or softball practice. So there's a lot of parents and kids around. You'll see people walking their dogs. You'll see kids playing in the playground. Like, it's a really nice park, very spacious. Doesn't feel sketch. Like, you know, people are minding their business, having a good time. It's a nice day, actually. So I can see how she felt as well. So Jan, like I said, was walking her dog, minding her business, when a man approached her and tried to take her dog from her. And she didn't allow that. So this guy, whose name is Ricardo Saldivar, he stabbed her dog, killing the dog, and then stabbing her to death. And she died right across the street from the park. I'm gonna end up showing you the location at the end, unknowingly, because I find out later that it was right where I was. So anyway, as you can see, I'm walking by myself. Everybody, it's nice. It's a nice day. I don't feel like I need to be alarmed. You know, like just free, just walking around. So prior to Gian, that same guy had went up to this other man with a knife and said he was gonna kill him, but he was able to get away, run to his truck. That same guy, whose name is Joe, saw what he was doing to Gian and her dog. He got out of his truck, which is very brave. A lot of people nowadays will just, what do they do? Like, record and watch. Won't even go out, but anyways, this man did. So he got out of his truck, grabbed a rock and beat the man up, beat him with the rock, knocked him out. Yeah, so that was pretty neat. I mean, unfortunately the dog, Sashi and Jan, both died at the scene, but at least somebody went to her aid and helped her and beat him up. You know, I mean, it's kind of scary, this man, and, you know, I can only imagine what it looked like, how scary, but he still got out of his truck and beat the shit out of him. So when police came, Ricardo was still unconscious. They took him to the hospital, and then from there, county jail. After that, he went to court, obviously, where he was found guilty of first-degree murder, and he got 32 years to life in prison. So he was sentenced to prison. A lot of the people in the area were saying something as far as like they saw a lot of homeless people hanging out, and then other reports that has nothing to do with homelessness. I don't know. This man looked like, from what the witness said, that guy Joe beat him with the rock, said that he looked deranged, like he was on drugs. I mean, he doesn't know this woman. This was an unprovoked attack. It was so random. So random. Like, there was no reason. So yeah, I mean, I wasn't there. I can't say. I don't know if he was on drugs, but I'm kind of leaning towards that, which pretty much, I mean, you have to be deranged and on drugs to do something like that for no reason. So, I mean, I don't know, it's terrible. And like I said, this park try not to like point the camera at people. I don't want people to think I'm weird. Because I think I'd feel like awkward if people recording me. But so yeah, it's a nice park. It's a really nice park. Nice day too. So I can understand. During COVID wanting to get out. I don't even like, can't even like see something like this happening at this location. Oh my god, I did not know. How terrible. How terrible. So, as I'm walking, I'm just like, wow, like, I can't believe this happened to this lady. And these are one of these, like, crimes that, of course, is local. So, I mean, if you're from the East Coast or in a different state or in a different country, I mean, most likely you didn't hear about this. And it's okay, because even people like me that are from the area, even family members, I tell them, have you heard about this lady that died at the Lone Hill Park? And they're like, no. And I have an aunt that literally lives probably like 10 minutes away from there. She didn't hear about that. Yeah, it's just, you know, I think there's a lot of murders that happen. A lot of things happen in the city we don't realize. We actually have to like dig to find things sometimes. Yeah, I'm just so puzzled here. Like, where the hell is the location? From the pictures, it was so sweet. People were putting flowers. I'm gonna post pictures at the end as well. It was so really nice to see the community come out. Even people with their dogs putting flowers. It was really nice, like showing respect to Jan and her dog together. It was really nice to see the community, and especially during COVID too. Like, God, how terrible. Like, so I wonder if that's why people are still reporting things during COVID, but the world was gone wild. It was terrible. Yeah, the park is huge, by the way. I'm just literally just walking around. I suddenly find it later, like towards the end. So, oh, and this is, I mean, call it what you will. So this guy, Ricardo, the killer, like I said, goes to prison, right? Guess what happens to him in prison? Yeah, you guessed it right. He got killed. Yep. So, in 2023, so what, like 2 years after this case, he was in, what is that prison? Kern State. What is it called? North Kern State Prison. And he was murdered by his cellmate. They actually, what was it? Pronounced dead in the cell. They classified it as homicide. And he was dead. So I don't know, call it what you will, karma, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, so he's dead. I even, you know, it's unfortunate too. I mean, a life is a life, but I mean, look what happened, look what he did to somebody else. I mean, I'm not about to judge this, I'm not about to, you know, anything, because he had family members too as well. He's still a person, but, you know, I didn't do it, and, you know, it's terrible. In general, just meaningless. Like, this whole situation was super meaningless. But his death was his cellmate, he probably got life. I mean, the guy that killed him, his name was Peter Valencia. So yeah. So as I'm walking here, I come across the street, but there's like people right here, and I'm just like, listen, I just don't want people to think I'm weird. Like, you know, like there's kids at the park, like that's strange. They're gonna be like, what is this weirdo, like, recording people and kids? Like, I just didn't want that type of energy. I wasn't trying to do nothing like weird, but you know, still, I was trying to be considerate. So there's a lot of like looking at the ground, but like I said, it's a really nice park, and I didn't know about this, and I just wanted to show you guys, do something different. I hope you guys like this. I was thinking about doing something like this again, maybe try it out, see how it goes. But you know, just be aware of your surroundings. I mean, this just goes to show no matter you know, no matter how nice an area, there's always some darkness lurking around everywhere. You know, you could be in the most richest zip codes and something crazy always happens. So just be cautious, and that's all we can do, right? We can't lock ourselves up in the house, and you know, and it's so sad because things like that happen. A lot of people do lock themselves in to protect themselves, and it's just sad all around. But I shouldn't be like murdered just because I want to walk my dog. Well, that's pretty much it. Oh, as I turn, boom, right there at that end of that street, that's where that happened. So, rest in peace to Jian and Sashi. And I met